Morning, good morning. Welcome to Transform Your Life in 15 Minutes. My name is McAdams. I'm an author. I'm also an accounting professor and a certified life coach. I specialize in personal small business finance and also fitness. I help people reach their goals. And this morning on Transform Your Life in 15 Minutes, this is where we're doing 5-minute exercises, one each for the mind, the body, and the soul. For the mind, we're going to do a 5-minute stimulated conversation regarding the things that I'm reading about in the compound effect that's going to help you reach your goals. For the body portion, we're going to be doing a 5-minute yoga meditation. And then for the soul portion, we're actually going to cut it down and do a 2-minute meditation. This is because we are kind of stepping back and taking little baby steps into meditation. So we're going back to doing a 2-minute meditation where we're actually focusing on our breath. But I want you to know that the little things, it's easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. And that's the thing that what about standing in your way is that the things that you need to do that you know you should be doing is easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. But it's those little things that matter. For example, we know we should be listening without interrupting, but what do? We interrupt. We know we should be listening or hearing people's name and remembering people's names. But guess what? We don't even listen to begin with, so we don't remember names. We know that we should be getting up early, but you hit the snooze buttons. And I mean, think about it. The little things that you do. Let's say that you get up and the first thing that you do is you watch, you get on your Facebook or you get on the news and you get the negativity. Why are you doing that stuff? Why are you doing that to yourself? So today what we're going to talk about is we're going to actually talk about 6 habits, 6 techniques for installing good habits. So yesterday we talked about 5 things to do to get rid of the bad habits, but now we're going to talk about 6 techniques to actually install good habits. And the first one is to set yourself up for success. Okay, so set yourself up for success. So for example, what I just talked about is the first thing that you do is you get up in the morning and you look at your cell phone, and then all of a sudden you get all depressed because everyone's all happy, everyone's talking about good news, and you're not feeling that well, or you're listening to the news for negativity. Number one, don't put your phone by your bed. Put your phone in a totally different room. It's not going to hurt you. No one's going to be calling you that early in the morning. You know that. And if they do, get up and answer it. Okay, so put the phone out of the room. Another thing is this. Let's say that you say, I want to get up early, but you have a hard time getting up early. Well, first off, don't say that you're not a morning person, because remember that drill sergeant recruit that I talked about before. Okay, so if you say you're not a morning person, then absolutely you're not a morning person. But you can be a morning person if you want to be a morning person. Remember, what's easy to do is also easy not to do. So if you find that you want to get up in the morning and you set your alarm and that you're continuously hitting the snooze button, put your alarm clock on the other side of the room, so it forces you to get up out of the bed to do that. And you say, well, Pia, I do that, but then I get back in bed. Well, put the alarm clock in another room, but hopefully it's loud enough so that you can hear it. In other words, set yourself up for success. If you know that you have a problem snacking, then don't put the junk food in your house. Set yourself up for success. Now, the second technique is going to be think addition and not in terms of subtraction. Okay, so think in terms of addition and not in terms of subtraction. So don't think about taking away, because that kind of make you feel like you're losing something. Think in terms of adding something. So for example, let's say that one of your goals is to lose weight. Instead of saying, and like for instance for me, I love cereal, and I've been talking about cereal. I don't know why I've been talking about cereal lately. I haven't had it in a long time, but I've been talking about it. Maybe I want it. But anyway, let's say that you have something that you really like. Let's say that you have a bad diet. You love eating like chocolates or whatever. So instead of saying, I'm going to take away my chocolate, think in terms of, I'm going to add some more fruit and vegetables in my diet. Okay, so think in terms of addition, not subtraction. The third technique is to go for PDA. And for PDA, what I mean is public display. Okay, so in other words, public display of accountability. So in other words, announce to your friends, announce to your families, this is what I'm going to do. Because guess what? They're going to help you be accountable. Okay, so publicly state what it is that you want to accomplish, and they will help you be accountable. The fourth way, and this is probably one of my favorite ones and ones that I advocate a lot. The fourth way to install, or a technique to have install good habits into your life, is to find an accountability partner. My BFF is actually my accountability partner. This girl is relentless. Like, she's on me like white on rice. Like, seriously, she's constantly saying, Pia, did you do this? Pia, did you do this? But she keeps me accountable. She helps keep me on track. find yourself a good accountability partner. For instance, let's say that you want to go to the gym, and then find yourself a good accountability partner that's going to say, okay, where are you? Let's go to the gym. But obviously it can't be one that's on the same as you, right? Remember, what's easy to do is easy not to do. So make sure that you find an accountability partner that's really going to be consistent and, on track, so that they can also keep you on track. The fifth way is about completion and camaraderie. In other words, you want to make sure, surround yourself with community, people that are doing the things that you want to do. We always talk about the five people that you hang around with, right? In other words, you're a combination of the five people that you're hanging around with. So if you're hanging around people that have bad habits, guess what? You have bad habits, okay? So have community. Surround yourself around people that have the good things or the things that you want to have in life. And then the last technique is celebrate. Celebrate those small wins. A lot of times we think in terms of elephant-sized goals or elephant-sized chores or elephant-sized tasks, when you should be thinking about mosquitoes, okay? The little small things. Pia, I meditated and all of a sudden I was able to clear my mind for 5 seconds. Woohoo! That's 5 seconds more than you were able to before. Celebrate the small things. It's not just the big things. All right, so let's go over those 6 techniques again. The first one was to set yourself up for success, okay? The second one was to think in terms of addition, not in terms of subtraction. The third one was, what was the third one? To go for the PDA, the public display of accountability. The fourth one was to get accountability partner. And the fifth one was community. Surround yourself around other people that are doing the things that you want to do. And the sixth technique is to celebrate. Guys, remember, success is easy, but so is neglect. Remember, what's easy to do is also easy not to do. And we're talking about habits. So I hope you found this conversation useful and enlightening, because that is the goal. Again, we're trying to help you reach your goal and talking about